Delta community Ugbolu in Oshimili North local government area on Tuesday began 8th annual cultural festival with traditional title holders converging at the Ogwa Umodafe ancestral hall to offer prayers to their ancestors. It was a colorful and spiritual Tuesday in Ugbolu as the traditional holders and community leaders converged on the historical activity to begin the annual EYG Cultural Festival. Our correspondent who was on ground hinted that a solemn meeting involving the most senior traditional ruler will be Anthony Ugbolu, the Diokpa Sisi of Aluka, and other key title holders were on ground. Together, they offered prayers to their ancestors for peace, unity, and the reservation of the land.
Okay. Once it is September, the first AK in September, whether it falls first, second, third, we start our Yam Festival. And that is what we call Ikanze. Ikanze. We will assemble at Diokpaisi's palace, and he will tell us that your Ikanze will be so time. Then we will agree with him, and then we start off with it. We have started today now. The next one is for the Indiese to do their Ifejoko. Then followed by some other events that will come. Iwajin, Ikolo, Iwajin, Indiese, and others. Until we finish it. Then at the long last, we now do Ilochi.
One of the traditional chief and special advisor to Delta State Governor, Honorable Okeleke, shed light on the origin of Ugbolu community, tracing it to the Olu of Benin, one of the historical sons of the then Oba Esigi, who migrated from Benin in the then wars of expansion eras.
Ugbolu have three major quarters. That is Obobi, which is the first quarter, Oboyase, the second, and Amachai. The youths will try to stay away from violence, from crime and all that. But you still know that out of 12, there must be Judas. You know, we'll do all we can by talking to the youth day after day to be of good behavior. Because you see, look at the state capital. We are part of the state capital. And we don't want bad news, wrong things coming from Ugbolu, which will not be good for the name of the community. That's why we try to talk to our youth. Please be law-abiding. Stay away from crime. Crime doesn't pay. Like the chairman have done so much about the issue of courtesan, trying to discourage the youth from being violent and being part of cultural activities. We are also doing that. The community is also doing that. Now that the festival is starting, we have called the youth. We have warned them. Please don't cause problem. Don't bring things that will rub bad hair on the community. We don't want it.
Another chief, Dr. Daniel Okafo, said the uniqueness of the cultural festival was the maintenance of absolute peace and unity in the community throughout the period of the festival in honor of their ancestors, which he said translated to the need for peace and orderliness in the community throughout the succeeding year.
And this SCG was installed. That itself created a lot of crisis in the Benin Kingdom. You find out all this migration from Benin Kingdom to this area, all these people that he said that they are that they say they are from Benin Kingdom. That was the genesis of the crisis. That their migration toward this side, they moved. So Olu was a Benin prince that left the Benin Kingdom to settle in Ugbolu. That's how we came about.
The traditional rulers of each of the three quarters that make up Ugbolu community retired to their individual quarters to replicate the blessings for the traditional new year to their people. Ugbolu community is made up of Ogbobi, Ogbeyase, and Machai quarters.